Welcome back to Learning Badminton with Abhijit Napoli, internationally renowned player and Badminton World Federation certified level 1 coach. In case you missed the previous episode on backhand low serve, it might be a good idea to watch it now.
Hello and welcome back to Learning Badminton with me. I'm Abhijit Napoli here, and with me is my trainee Ramya. Today we'll be teaching you how to work on your backhand flick serve. Backhand flick serves were usually used during doubles play only, but nowadays people are using it for singles as well. So the reason why people are using it for singles as well is because now the contact point of the shuttle is much ahead of the body and closer to the net, and also the position and the stance where you're serving from is even closer than the regular flick serve which you do from a little bit away. And what's going to happen here is there's also a minimal swing involved. So opponent will not be able to guess what kind of serve I'll be doing. So with the same action, I'll be able to do a normal low serve, and with the same action, I'll be able to do a flick serve. So since this is a very deceptive serve, it can be used occasionally itself. You can't use this on a regular basis. So the idea is to trick your opponent to move front or make them anticipate it's a front serve, and then you use it and send the shuttle back. So this involves you standing closer to the tee, either with the right foot front or left foot front. It does not matter, unlike the regular serve where the non-racket foot should be in front. You can even stand this way and serve. So now once you stand this way, you are holding the shuttle by the feathers, not like this when you do the normal serve. So when you do this and keep it in front of your body, there's only minimal swing here, not like a full swing. So what you do is, when you hit the shuttle, you just push through the shuttle. Unlike a low serve where you just give a slight push and make it fall in the front area, this will involve a little bit outer and harder push. So it's only a last minute decision which will confuse the opponent. So I'll just show you a couple of them. So you can see there that her approach to the shuttle was delayed. Her response to the shuttle was delayed, and she was thrown back, and her contact was way behind her body. So this can work as a trick serve and a stun serve, surprise serve you may say. See, you can see all the returns are not an offensive one. It's all defensive strokes which you can utilize and go on the offensive. I hope you are able to gauge that. So the other thing to keep in mind is the flick serve can also be used in singles and doubles. So for singles, the shuttle usually falls in this area. You can send it a little bit longer, but in the doubles, the shuttle has to land in the inside service box area itself. So a little harder push is required for singles and a little softer push for doubles. So in doubles, the opponent would be standing much ahead near the front service line. So with the same action, when you push it, you can catch the opponent. So you see, they are not able to smash and catch the shuttle high enough and play an offensive shot. The same thing could be done on the other side as well. Make it look like a front serve. The opponent would be slightly front for the doubles, and mask it as a front serve and then push it back. So it becomes very difficult for the opponent to gauge the serve. For the singles, you can push it a little harder and make it go right up to the baseline. Show you once more. So this flick serves can be used both in singles like I showed you now, and you can use it to your advantage. But the only thing is, don't keep using it very often, then your opponent will start anticipating the same. Always make it a surprise serve. I hope you understood how it's to be done. Kindly practice the same. and get better at it. I hope you like this video. Please like and share this video. Also, subscribe to this channel. Click the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you.